Davey, a narrow defeat here to Monaco, just your reflections on the match overall.
Obviously a strong opposition we're going against today. We knew that was the case. We'd watched a bit of their most recent game in the Premier League Cup against Liverpool, so we had an idea of what level the game was going to be like. They obviously added players that were, I think, too old for the Premier League Cup, so they came into the squad as well, but we knew that in advance. We started well. I thought we'd probably two good moments to have gone ahead. Unfortunately, we didn't take them. And probably the bit that frustrates us just a little bit is the goals that we lost come off probably key bits of what we felt Monaco were going to be like, because we knew they were really good on moments of transition when you turn the ball over, and that was the case for the 3 goals that we lost. Obviously, that happens in quite close together as well, which is obviously potentially a different challenge. But I have to say, the reaction from the group was really good. Obviously, getting the goal back before half time helps that. In the second half, obviously it comes down to you need to be better in both boxes. We were in our own box in the second half, but obviously we're still looking to try and be a bit more clinical in the attacking box.
Yeah, was it those moments of indecision that you were most disappointed with? Because outside of that 30-minute spell, there was a lot to be encouraged by.
I wouldn't even say it was a 30-minute spell. I think when you look at the how quickly the first and the second goal happened, and the third one just a few minutes after that again, it's quite a short spell within that. And obviously naturally when that happens, team and individuals get a little bit, you feel a bit sorry for themselves, and that was one of the key conversations at half time, especially when you get the goal back. We don't need to feel that. In general play, we felt the game was fairly even. I thought we had as many good bits of possessions what they had, and ultimately, as it comes down to, when they turned the ball over, we knew they would attack at pace. 2 goals they scored in the game that I spoke about against Liverpool were from exactly the same scenarios, recognising moments to go and hurt the opposition defences quickly, run against the back line. They did that, and we didn't stop that. And obviously, we talk about sometimes getting a little bit more streetwise. when you turn the ball over, stop the game. If that needs to be the case, then we need to do that. So unfortunately that didn't happen. As I say, the 3 goals. I talk about the frustrations of the group. It's not like the staff feeling frustrated, it's the whole group feeling frustrated at those moments, because it does naturally impact the game. I think there's some strong performances. I think I've got to say Paul Neasley, the second half was very, very good as a young player, only born 2006. So he's got a lot of learning still to do, but against that level of opposition did really, really well. Archie Stevens had some good moments, but still learning in there in terms of how to stay part of the game when the game is not necessarily, or the ball's not with him individually. So, but as I say, I think throughout the whole group, we felt there was moments of the game we enjoyed, but moments we know we've got to do better. We know that technical errors will punish you at this level, and that turned out to be the case.
Yeah, and when you obviously include the factor of playing at Ibrox, what can the boys take from the 90 minutes playing against a prestigious European academy?
I think any opportunity to play at this stadium for these lads is always a brilliant opportunity. Maybe a few more of them get the opportunity today, because some of the lads that may have been involved in this game have been part of the first team training group for today, and it's important obviously that they enjoy that moment, but at the same time younger ones come in and they get the chance to play in this environment against that level of opposition, feel the pressure, feel the stress that's involved in these games and playing in this stadium, enjoy it, but at the same time be disappointed that we've not been more competitive in terms of the scoreline, but we know that we've performed at certain aspects of the game that show that it can build belief in these environments.